Busy as a bee. They are. Busy as bees. I say we just pop a guy on there.
There's two things that could make this video clip really interesting. Okay. Flies up Joe's armpit, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
The other one would be is if you get one in your hair.
Do they like your hair?
Because I can pretty much guarantee you if one gets in your hair, you will get stung.
Is that what they like to do?
Well, they don't like it, but they get tangled in there and they can't get out and it makes them mad.
Oh, well, I'm glad I just got a haircut.
There's one box clear full of honey.
Really?
Yep.
So is it going better this year than last year?
Well, last year at this time it was going really good. It just, in the end, when it
went sour.
See, we had goldenrod this year.
Ooh. I don't think I want to get a lot closer here.
Yeah. Look at all that nectar in there. All they got to do is cap that off.
So how often have you got stung? How many times? Are you counting?
We don't, like, carve little notches in our tool.
Yeah.
I'd say usually when we're down here, one of us gets stung once or twice usually.
Last time we got down here, you didn't get stung, and I got stung twice on the same finger.
Well, that's a good average.
Before that, you never got stung, but I got stung twice.
So they get kind of irritated when you come in here and mess with them?
The hotter and the sunnier it is, the nicer they are.
The nicer or the meaner?
Nicer. You come down here at night or when it's cold.
Really?
Pretty much good.
I didn't know that.
Well, plus, like right now.
I thought they'd be hot when it was hot when they're outside. They'd have like.
Low when it's hot.
Plus, like right now.
This guy does keep getting in my hair.
You have less bees in here because all the bees are, field bees are out when it's hot and sunny.
Oh. Yeah. Is that guy still on the top of my head? Can you see him? I feel him up there moving.
Sting that bald spot.
Uh-oh. Are they attracted to such things?
The good thing is once they sting.
I think I will back up maybe a couple steps.
Once they sting, they release a pheromone.
It draws all the rest.
It draws the rest of them.
That's what I was afraid of.
If you get stung, just start running like crazy.
You never maybe intended for that camera to be your GoPro, but if you get stung a couple times. I'm just going to take this whole thing.
I think we're going to go get some.
This is the one we put on underneath last time.
Oh, that thing is so heavy. Oh my. Maybe I got this one full. These ones in here are beautiful.
We put this on a week ago.
Yeah?
This one was clear empty.
These are the kind of women we like.
Look at that, every frame clear full of nectar.
Wow.
In 1 week.
Really? In 1 week?
And they cleaned it up.
My.
They cleaned it up.
Yeah, it was dirty, man.
And filled it clear full of nectar. All they gotta do is cap it off.
So where are they getting all this? Everything's
this
blooming.
This is goldenrod right here, probably.
Honeysuckle.
Or honeysuckle, I mean.
I bet that's good honey. It smells really good anyhow.
Man, that's really sweet.
So how many hives you got left now?
We have 5 right now.
Think you'll gain some more this summer?
I'm planning on making some splits and buying a couple more nukes.
Supposed to get a queen, some queens, and we'll split some of these up when we get queens. And we're buying a couple more nukes. Maybe.
So what are you doing now?
So hopefully we'll have 10 when we go into winter.
So what are you doing now?
Just checking and make sure they have enough room. Like them, they were running out of room, so we had to put another box on or they'll swarm.
Oh.
You'll lose like half your bees and your queen. Yeah, I don't know who the smoker crew is, but sounds working.
I don't get why that smoke calms them down. Why does that do that?
Basically, it just makes them stick their head down in the honey to start gorging themselves.
They think there's a fire.
Because they think there's a fire, so they're preparing.
Seriously?
And it,
mask the pheromone.
yeah, they can't.
Oh, they can't talk to each other, huh?
Right.
Boy, I tell you, they are swarming around me, bumping into my ear. I think I'm going to back up a tad here.
I mean, somewhere they're getting a lot because we filled these things up. We put brand new boxes on here, which they have to clean up first. And then they go through and fill it with nectar. And once it gets the right once they get the water out of it, it's the right ratio, then they cap it over. And they're starting to cap this stuff. See that? They're starting to cap it.
Oh, yeah.
The honey's like, enough water's evaporated out of it and the nectar to make good honey. Come here and check this out. See all them bees on the front?
Good lands, what's going on?
It's getting hot in the box.
Really? So they're like down here just cooling things down? It's like they're air conditioning?
They get in here and they wave their wings in the right way. They create a draft through here. They get a whole circulation of air going. If you take like a piece of toilet paper or something and hold it out here, it'll be blowing out at this side and sucking in at that side.
Seriously?
These are Russian bees here.
Ooh, that sounds bad. I will back up on this one.
They are kind of nasty sometimes. They seem to be really hardy. They made it through the winter with tons of bees, but they just like, they don't make very much honey. So check this frame out. That is beautiful. See that?
Yeah.
See how thick it is?
Wow.
Both sides are almost capped.
Lots of honey, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, there's like, how many of them's in there in one hive?
30,000.
Like a whole city, man.
Well, considering one bee only makes like a 20th of a tablespoon of honey in their life.
Really?
And you can get up to 60, 80 pounds of honey off of one hive in 1 year. Tells you a little bit how many bees there are. The queen can be laying up to 2,000 eggs a day.
Good.
There, you see all that brown?
Yeah.
That's the
What?
The brown is the brood. But see this one right here? It's a queen cell.
What's that mean?
That means they're either getting ready to swarm or they're going to supersede the queen.
You mean they're going to have a political deal here? That sounds like Russians too.
Well,
and these things are bumping into me all over. I'm going to have to back up a little bit
If they
here.
start getting out of room, they'll raise some queens. Half the hive will take off with an old queen and the new one will start, but that really messes up. Hey Joe.
Yeah?
Come here.
So it's kind of like a coup fermenting here. We're getting ready to have a political coup unless we nip it in the bud, man. Better call in the militia.
Well, let's make some nukes.
Right now.
Yeah. They're neither going to swarm, that's pretty much.
So what if they swarm anyways?
We'll at least have another nuke.
Okay.
I mean, we could take a frame of this brood, find another one, make sure the queen's not on there, and we got a thing down there.
Make sure the queen's not on here.
Can you pick her out?
I mean, once you see her, it's pretty obvious, but it's kind of like playing Where's Waldo to find her. See, what we can do though is if we take that queen cell and we put this frame, it's got brood in it,
Yeah.
it's got honey, some bees, put a couple frames of those in a new box. In a day or so, they'll know that the queen's gone. Or less than that, a couple hours.
Really?
They'll raise these queens, and then we'll have a new hive.
Getting ready to start the Russian Revolution all over again, right here. That's probably the same way it works in Russia. They get a bunch of them and can't all get along together, and oh, I'm glad you're doing that, not me.